Hey, Ben Baxter back here in the Anglers Law Fly Tying Studio. We're going to tie up the buckskin for you today. So we're working with a TMC 100. This is a size 16. This pattern was meant to originally be a Caddis imitation. I'm using a uni 8/0 black thread here. As I mentioned, this Caddis imitation, that's why I'm tying it in a little larger size. A lot of people know it as a kind of a midge, but it was initially meant to be a Caddis larva. So we're just going to advance our thread back just shy of the hook point there. I'm using a Caillou de Leon in a brown. You can use any kind of stiffer hackle fiber or CDL if you want. Dry fly hackle, anything that's got a little stiffer feature to it. I'm gonna make this just shy of the length of the hook for the tail, maybe 2/3. Don't want to wrap too far back, keep that tail straight there. Another excess. Next we're using just a chamois. Got this at the shop. We just picked it up as a car cleaner material. Just cut it up into pieces. Get that just about anywhere. We do have it here at the shop. You can see I've got a pretty thin strip of that. This does have some stretch to it. Depending on which way you tie it in, it can be a little weak as far as the stretch portion is concerned. If you pull it too hard, it can break, so definitely something to keep an eye on when you're using this kind of material. I'm just lashing that in like a little fatter body. And I'm just gonna do touching wraps going forward. Doesn't need to be super fancy. And larvas are obviously pretty grubby looking. You don't need super segmented pieces of the body. Pull that back, trim that out. And then we're just going to build ahead with our thread here. Just cover that front piece up. It is a little bulky of a material to work with, but that's why I feel like it's better to be tied in these larger sizes. I do fish them in smaller sizes, but I usually use a different material to tie them if I'm gonna tie them in that small of a size, in 18s, 20s, and so forth. That's really your fly. You could use some glue underneath the chamois before you tie it down. Use a little bit for the head if you want as well, give it a little sheen, but I've found this fly fishes really well as is. Trim our excess thread off. There you have it. There's your original buckskin. You can tie them with peacock. There's a lot of different variations of this, but this is the original and basic buckskin. Great pattern for the South Platte. lots of other places where you find caddis for sure. Thanks for watching. Check us out on YouTube, Instagram. Give us a like, subscribe, and keep an eye out for more tying videos.